What's up? How y'all doing out there? Y'all know what time it is. Your boy Ease of Work Boxing about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Terence Crawford comes to the public to explain his side of why the fight with Errol Spence did not happen, and I'm very happy that he did that. That shows that, Terence Crawford does appreciate the fans, to let people know what really went on. And another thing, if Errol Spence doesn't come back and rebuttal anything that Terence Crawford said in that interview, then that let us know that Errol Spence is a liar and he's nowhere near the truth that he claims. This is not to bash Errol Spence, but I've been telling people this for the longest, that Errol did not want to fight Terence Crawford. He did not want to fight Terence Crawford. But Terence Crawford goes to the public and he explains to the public the situation. Say he's been talking to Al Heyman since June or something of this year, trying to make the fight happen between Errol Spence Jr. For some reason, Al Heyman goes into bringing in Daniel Canahan's name, which Daniel Canahan had nothing to do with. That's the first time that showed that he didn't really want to fight, because Terence Crawford never had ties to Daniel Canahan. And people who don't know Daniel Canahan, this is the guy who got caught up in a Tyson Fury situation, alleged mob boss. He goes into the negotiation saying, he don't want Canahan involved in it. Terence like, Canahan ain't no way in my business. Why is you even mentioning him? So he said he go on into it. He said, finally, after no talking with Spence, said Spence ain't doing no talking. Spence, all this man down, he the boss stuff. He ain't the boss of nothing. He got to talk to Al and more people. He said Spence ain't nowhere around. He said he get a call, or he get two hedge fund companies to come together and say that they'll pay Spence and him $20 to $25 million apiece. So he calls Errol and tell Errol, like, man, what you doing? All this money on the table, you out here playing, man. He was like, man, what's the back end money? He said, the back end money? He said, we getting $25 million guaranteed. What the hell you worry about the back end money for? Said he got to go call Al and ask Al is all right. He don't hear from Errol. He said, so he had to call Al Heyman himself and tell Al Heyman, hey, Al, man, I got people want to pay me, your boy, $25 million a piece. What's up? What y'all want to do? Oh, I'm not letting nobody touch the fight. Why you ain't letting nobody touch the fight, Al? You ain't got no money to pay for it, obviously. You ain't got no money to pay for it. Errol ain't nowhere involved in the negotiations. Nowhere. So all these Twitter posts he been posting and saying this and that, he didn't even know what was going on because he wasn't nowhere inside of it. Errol is not no boss. And this is good that Terence came out and said this, because now it clears the top ranking of Bob Arum. Bob Arum has nothing to do with this man's career no more. Please stop mentioning Bob Arum. Bob Arum ain't wasn't studying Terence when he had him. He ain't studying Terence now. So he go to Errol Spence. Errol Spence can't do the $25 million deal. Why? Because he got an advisor, which I would have told my advisor, you crazy as hell, I'm finna get them $25 million. So it continue on, and Al basically, he want transparency. Terence Crawford said, I agreed to everything he wanted. Like I said in my videos, didn't I say this? I said that Terence said he just wanted to see all that he was going to get on the short end of that stick. That's it. I agreed to what you want. I gave you everything you need for this fight to happen. I just want to make sure that little piece that y'all giving me, I want to make sure it's going to be all there. Al Heyman don't want to show him the paperwork. And like he said in the video, people going to say, well, he didn't do all that with Bob Arum. He didn't ask Bob Arum because he was already guaranteed money with Bob Arum. This was not a guarantee between him and Errol. They didn't offer them no guaranteed money. So he wanted to make sure that whatever they was going to make in the back end, he was going to get his full amount. How was he wrong for not taking the fight when they playing? We done had across the streets. We done had Bob Arum ain't treating them good, which ain't got nothing to do with boxing. I do more in pay-per-view. 60-35. 7. We done had all this go on for 4 years when this man said on videotape, when this man become a champion at 147, I'll fight him. He was finna fight Jeff Horn before Terence did. So to all the people who out there screaming, oh, that WBO belt wasn't nothing, y'all stop that. You can't be undisputed without that WBO belt now. And that is not a top-ranked belt. That is a Puerto Rican-based company belt. All right, that belt came out in the 1990s, 89, 88, WBO started. So what is people talking about? It clearly shows that Terence Crawford tried his best to make this fight, and Errol Spence had no negotiations in it and didn't care about the fight. Didn't care about the fight at all. The biggest duck of the whole situation is Errol is moving up. That should show y'all right there. Terence, you can't be mad at Terence like he said. I went and got a bag, a $10 million bag, instead of sitting up here playing in negotiations with a guy and they don't even want to show me my money. How y'all mad at this man and they don't even want to show him his money? That's just from anybody who got a 9 to 5. You ain't gonna go in a job and they ain't told you what you making yet. You gonna work your hardest, is it? They probably were paying you $7 or something. You don't wanna go work hard for no company like that. So how is he wrong from this situation? Errol Spence Jr. is a liar. He lied about the eye incident because he was caught up in situations about the Mo 3 murder. He didn't have an eye injury. He went and got on the airplane. I made a video about that. Check out the eye injury video. You don't even supposed to get on a plane with a detached retina. Much less, they have to wrap silicone in the eye to hold it in place. He fought Sugar Ray Leonard had that surgery. He couldn't fight for a year and a month. Errol Spence got the surgery. He fought the next 3 months with a detached retina. Come on, man. That man did not want to fight, Bud. I appreciate Terence Crawford for coming out and letting the public know the truth and his side of the story. And like I said, if Errol Spence does not, well, ain't nothing to rebuttal because he ain't going to rebuttal because it's the truth. He know he didn't have nothing to say in the negotiations. He was just running his mouth on Twitter. The first one to jump on Twitter and say somebody was ducking. Oh, I've been sitting at this weight class. Terence didn't hail you at that weight class. You decide to stay at welterweight. Now you want to move up because now you at the right door. All them doors you pass down on your side of the street, now you ain't got no other door. Now which I got to make a video about that. Now you want to go holler at Keith Thurman. You see what I'm saying? This man is a ducker. Errol Spence is a liar to the public, and not only to the public, his boxing fans that go crazy over him, that get mad when you tell them the truth, and now y'all see what's going on. He had no it's all about money and belts. Al Heyman can't lose them belts. That's the only string he got in boxing with DiCarlo and Errol Spence. And he know, and they know, and the world know, and even Errol know, that when he go in that ring with Terence, he gonna get destroyed. That's all it is, y'all. And I thank Terence Crawford coming out and telling the truth. That's what a real fighter should do. A real fighter who cares about his fans and the world. He ain't trying no way to make people think that he ducked nobody, because he know he didn't duck nobody. Now let's see if Errol Spence has the cojones to get on a video and tell his side of the story, which he won't do because why? We all know now that he's lying. I've been telling y'all from my old channel, Easy Work Entertainment, Errol Spence did not want to fight Terence Crawford. He was going to move up. I told y'all that. Anybody who know my videos, who been watching me, know I've been telling y'all that boy was going to duck. He was going to move up. He was going to find a way to duck this fight. He already talking about, I'm going to spin the block. Why you got to spin the block? How you going to spin the block and you moving up? So then the fans going to be something talking about, oh, if Terence really wanted to fight, then he should. Come on now. He ducked. He moving up and he running. He had nothing to do with no negotiation. He not his own boss, and he lied to the public, y'all. That's all it is. That's it. But thank y'all for tuning in. Leave your comments in the comment section, and I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. This your boy Easy Work Boxing. I'm out, baby.